Hey, what's up, y'all? And week 2 of the 2023 NFL season is in the books. So, yes, we want to start out by talking about the Browns and the Steelers game. And yes, and Nick Chubb was carted off the field with a knee injury. It looked pretty bad. Yeah, and he is most likely out for the r- r- rest of the season. Is what they're saying, and yeah, that just makes me feel sick. Yes, I just feel terrible for him. I mean, yes, yeah, yes, he's like my favorite Georgia player of all time. So this is just hard to see. That he did battle back from his knee injury at Georgia in 2015. So yeah, now this time it was the same knee um again. So yeah, that same knee at the yeah. So my mom yeah, thoughts and prayers are with Nick, and yeah, I hope that he can come back strong next year. So anyway, let's see. Yes, so the Steelers did win, um, 26-22. Yeah, so so the games. So the first score of the game and the last score of the game were both by the Steelers defense. There was Deshaun Watson threw a pick six on the first play of the game to Alex Highsmith, and then in the fourth quarter, um, Highsmith did get the sack and the fumble on Watson, and T.J. Watt picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then and then George Pickens, yeah, had a good game. He had a 71-yard touchdown catch. So and then and then Chubb was having a good game before he went down. He had 10 carries, 64 yards. But in his absence, yes, Jerome Ford did have over 100 yards. So, and let's see, yeah, that's about all that can be said. So, but anyway, so next, yeah, so we will go back to the beginning now with Thursday night football. We did have the Vikings and the Eagles. And yes, the Eagles did win 34-28. They were up, what was it like? Yeah, they were up big at one point. It was what, like 27-14, right? Anyway, but then the Vikings did battle back, cut it to a one-score game. Um, and it did come down to an onside kick at the end, which the Vikings failed to recover. So, and now the Sunday games, the Packers and the Falcons. Yes, my Falcons did beat the Packers 25 to 25-24. Now we were down. Of course, we were down 24-12 going into the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah, this team showed a lot of grit with this comeback win. I know that as a Falcons fan, I have been on the bad end of a lot of comebacks. So so this win, felt good, and we're 2-0. So anyway, yes, and then Desmond Ridder did play a lot better. He did in this game they did in the last game. It looked like, like in this game, he was playing like he, really wants to win, whatever it takes. And just, came through in the clutch. So, and how about Bijan? It is a beast. It had, like 124 rush yards, and then 48 receiving yards. Who did have like 171 total yards on 23 total touches. So yeah. Of course, I didn't like the pick at first. During the draft, I really wanted us to get Jalen Carter. But of course, now I am glad that we got Bijan. I think we wouldn't have won this game without him. So, and then plus with Cordero Patterson being hurt, I don't really know what's going on with him, but anyway, so a lot of having to but in this game, a lot of not being able to cap off drives with touchdowns, having to having to settle for field goals, and also the lack of a still the lack of a pass rush. So anyway, so talk about Baltimore and Cincinnati. Now Joe Burrow did play a lot better this week, but it still wasn't enough. So it still wasn't enough to outplay Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. So anyway, so now the Bengals are 0-2. They're supposed to be a Super Bowl contender, but right now they're 0-2. So next we got Chiefs and Jags. The Chiefs did win 17-9. But I had picked the Jags because Travis Kelce was still questionable, but Kelce did play. So, and so did defensive tackle Chris Jones, also back. So anyway, about Los Angeles Chargers at the Titans. The Titans actually did win 27-24. So I really thought the Chargers were gonna win. But so up next, we got the Seattle and Detroit. The Seahawks did end up getting the win, 37-31 in overtime. Geno Smith threw it to Tyler Lockett for the game-winning touchdown in in overtime. And then there also was a funny moment in this game where the ref, called intentional grounding on Geno Smith, and Geno was like, what intentional grounding? And the ref was like, it was like, hey, I'm talking to America here. And anyway, so yeah, I really thought the Lions were gonna win, because of how they beat the Chiefs, and the Seahawks just looked terrible last week against the Rams. So okay, so up next we got the Colts and the Texans. Yeah, the Colts did win 31-20. But Anthony Richardson, knocked out of this game with a concussion in the first quarter. So it ended up being Gardner Minshew the rest of the way. But Anthony Richardson did have 2 rushing touchdowns in the first quarter. Yeah, so Richardson does give you more with his legs, but Minshew gives you more with his arm. But anyway, so now let's talk about the Bears and the Bucks. Yeah, the Buccaneers did win 27-17. I mean, Justin Fields. I mean, he tried, but. And how about Baker Mayfield with the Bucks being 2-0, and we thought that they were really gonna fall off without Tom Brady, and I mean they still could. It's still early, but anyways, now we got the Giants and the Cardinals. The Giants did win 31-28, and the Cardinals blew a 20-0 lead and a 28-7 lead. Yeah, they choked. But yeah, good job for the Giants on coming back and winning. And Saquon Barkley did leave the game with an ankle injury. So, and then next up we got the 49ers at the Rams. And I know I picked against the Rams last week and it didn't work. So this time I picked the Rams, and this time they still lost. So and Puka Nacua set a record for like most catches by a rookie in one game. So he had like 15 catches for 100-something yards. So yeah, the Rams seem to have found another weapon, without Cooper Kupp. So. But anyway, so let's talk about the Jets and the Cowboys. The Cowboys won 30-10. So no touchdowns in the second half for Dallas, but all Brandon Aubrey field goals. So. Oh yeah, and then that Giants game did go into overtime. I forgot to mention that. Anyway, I think it was Nick Folk with the game-winning field goal. Anyway, so how about we move on? And here's Washington and Denver. And then Washington did win. Was it 35-33? But it was really exciting ending though, with when Russell Wilson threw that Hail Mary, and it was and it was bounced around and caught, but then they failed on the 2-point conversion. So, And then next up we got the Dolphins and the Patriots, and the Dolphins won 24-17. Tua is now 5-0 against the Patriots. So, and then let's see. And then we got Saints and Panthers. The Panthers won 20-17. But yeah, there was a good 2-minute offense by Bryce Young at the end of the game. They did end up getting the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but then failed on the onside kick. But so yes, that makes 3 undefeated teams in the NFC South: the Falcons, Saints, and Bucks all being 2-0, but the Panthers being 0-2. So, but anyway. So yes, that is. Oh yeah. How did I do in my picks? Yeah, I went 9-7. So yeah, I had a winning record. Let's see, my winning teams were. Let's see, the Eagles, Falcons, Bills, Colts, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Commanders, Dolphins, and Saints. And then my losers were the Bengals, Jaguars, Chargers, Lions, Cardinals, Rams, and Browns. So anyway, so that's going to be it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.